Anyway, Radio Live's Rural Exchange program with Carter's Tyres, 5 till 7 every Saturday and Sunday. And joining me now, 5 a.m, of course, not PM. Joining me now is our co-host Sarah Perriam. I know the mornings are pretty, aren't they, for us?
Oh, weekends, work days too, you know.
I know,
Duncan.
I know.
I love this topic you're talking about. I could talk about that for, till the cows come home.
Well, I haven't introduced it yet.
Oh, that you've just been prior to in terms of carbon emissions
yes.
and what James Shaw's saying.
Yes.
At least James Shaw is calming the farm, slowing down, thinking about things and getting key advice. There's a lot of stuff that's been rushed through far too quickly. Now, right now, driving in from Drury, how much carbon's being pumped into the atmosphere? And are they on that list of 50?
Dozens of acres, if there's such a thing.
So farmers are understanding of their emissions and moving forward in climate change, but realistically, the human impact on this world is far superior.
Yes.
So we really have to bring things into consideration.
It's like the oil and gas thing. So there'll be these people that will lose their jobs in the industry, and will it save anything in terms of emissions in this country? The answer is no.
So you're saying cows have been unfairly vilified in this process?
I don't say that at all. I mean, there is a lot of research to say that, they certainly have an impact on the environment. But I'm saying, cars in Auckland are the rest of the country's cows.
Yes.
When are we going to start talking about that?
50,000 extra cows on our roads every year in Auckland.
Well,
50,000.
That's what happens.
Cars, same thing.
In India, cows and cars share the road.
Well, that's very true.
No, the cow is your car, isn't it? Is your cow your car?
No, well, the cows are quite sacred over there, and they wander the streets.
More sacred than a human, really.
What is sacred is water in this country. In areas that do not get rainfall, it is not sacred, and in places that get a lot of rainfall.
Where doesn't it rain in New Zealand?
They don't need irrigation.
Can we name the place where it doesn't rain in New Zealand?
My hometown, Cromwell, Central Otago, the driest region in New Zealand.
How often does it rain there?
So 1,200 mils in Auckland, 300 mils a year in Central Otago. So when there's decisions politically and media campaigns against irrigation, it is unfairly targeted.
Yes,
so there's an irrigation conference this week saying this bad boy image that we were given going into the election is completely unfair, misaligned to the message around polluted waterways. The technology that New Zealand has, an advancement in irrigation, finally sprinkling delayed rainfall effectively over the summer period.
Yes.
Is far superior than it used to be.
They're amazing, those schemes. Those irrigation schemes are amazing. They're the lifeblood of those regions.
But they're not anymore. They've been ripped
I know they
from
have
the
been.
community.
Hey, you don't have a bad boy image.
Oh, thanks.
Do you?
Some people might think so.
I don't know. Well, what I've heard. Anyway, we bet to move on.
So, yes, well, just clarify the fact that the Crown Irrigation Scheme and funding that's been pulled is really hurting places like the Huranui Water Scheme. They've already spent $10 million of their own money getting it there.
Do they not care about farmers? Do they not care for farmers, this government?
They're having a rough time at the moment. Your helicopters being pulled, Rural Health Alliance being pulled, irrigation being pulled. What it comes down to is a lack of consultation. But in saying that, this week, Damien's announced his starting 15, so to speak, his primary sector council, and the industry is saying well done on the people that you're going to get advice from before making
We'll get a
decisions.
cow in to chat with a cow next week. We'll put the cow in the seat and we'll have a chat to see what their reaction is.
Okay.
Have a nice weekend, Sarah.
Wonderful.
Good to see you. Thanks for coming on the program. Of course, Rural Exchange with Carter's Tyres, 5 till 7, Saturday and Sunday.